And another beautiful sailboat. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
We're admiring your boat.
You what?
We're admiring your boat.
Oh,
Is it a school boat or a tour boat?
no, it's a cargo boat.
It's a cargo boat,
Yes.
but is it for tours or for schooling, like to learn sailing?
Yeah, well, the crew that comes on board, not everybody's experienced.
Yeah, yeah.
But yes, this is also for learning, yes.
Oh, nice, nice.
But the boat was intended to go to Colombia,
Wow.
pick up coffee beans, but we missed the deadline for this year, so we're having a refit now.
So it's like for environmental freight cargo transportation.
Yes. Yes.
That's amazing.
There's
How long does it take?
Yeah, well, I'd like to see it.
Ja, nee, Nicky.
Do,
Er zijn hier wat zeilers die willen even de boot gaan bekijken. Ik ga ze even een toertje geven, oké? Is leuk, is leuk.
wow, you're very kind.
No worries, come on board.
Wow. Do you mind if I take a video or? Okay. Thank you.
Actually,
Thank you.
there's no such thing as bad promotion, right?
Yeah, that's it. Hello, how are you?
Alright, yourself.
Nice to meet you guys. We are
Meet you, yeah.
Nick and Pam. We're from Toronto.
Actually in the 50s it got built, but in the 1980s Thomas rebuilt it into a schooner sailing ship. So he's
Yes.
made the back a bit wider and then it goes out.
So that's the.
Not pointing the camera at me.
Okay, no problem. So I did ask, if you don't want it, I'll stop it, no worries. So now the new trend is about environmentally friendly sailing, isn't it? Like you can get the cargo and go in different areas.
It's more like showing a different way. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
that it's possible that way as well. Have an engine?
yeah.
Yeah, this is the engine room. It's actually a really nice engine room. We were just talking about it when you guys arrived. It's like the price of the boat.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of engine? You got Caterpillar? or-
Really tiny little.
Tiny
It's a
little.
Duff. It's our national pride.
Okay, it's a Dutch engine.
Yeah,
What's the name of it?
Duff.
Oh, DAF. DAF.
Van Doorn is de automobielfabriek. Ja.
Yeah. So you guys served before with Merchant Marines for?
Oh, hardly. I mean,
I think it
we've
has
been,
quite a lot for this ship. I don't know how much
There's
horsepower
lots
it
of
has,
passenger sailing boats here in Holland.
Yes, yeah,
like
he's
we take,
more
30 Germans
mechanical.
for
We are
around
more like
Holland.
nautical.
yeah.
So
In my
know-
youth,
I know
I
how
served
fast
in
it goes
the Greek
with,
Merchant
with,
Marines. I was a
one
second
knots
mate in the
of,
Greek
wind,
Merchant
it
Marines
goes 9 knots.
before I went to
So
Canada.
it more than doubles.
And after many years, now I'm back into sailing again. So
Well, that's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
a good moment.
yeah, yeah.
So how strong is the what is
The size of the motor.
like
Oh, it's a tiny for the
horsepower?
boat.
Horsepower.
Horsepower is only, I think this one has got 160 horsepower.
160 horsepower.
That's a lot.
For this
Always
boat.
has like 30
For this way, yeah.
But this boat is really tiny.
This boat is what?
It is, but
It's
for a
tiny.
charter,
This
it's
This is a
About it.
tiny boat, did you say?
So
No, for this
The
boat it's a
engine.
really tiny engine.
Oh, but it works like amazing, right?
So
It's just a tiny engine.
how many crew you guys take if you went to Colombia, like for example?
we were supposed to go with 15 people,
15?
including the captain. Yeah.
Oh,
How long does it take?
They accounted for like 4 to 5 months for the trip.
Wow.
Yeah, so and the idea was to pick up some cargo on the way, so go from France and then pick up cargo there,
oh yes, and
deliver that somewhere
Makes
else.
sense.
Yeah.
make some money that way, I guess.
Yeah,
and-
yeah, because
Okay.
you are also working for a client, so you're also on a deadline, but then you have reason to stop in harbors and not make such long legs, you know. So that's really nice. But
That's
next
nice.
year it will happen, and they're also getting another ship. So this ship will move there,
Yeah.
and here will be a new ship.
Well, if you give us your card, we'll put a mention on our YouTube channel. You know?
Oh hell yes!
Yeah, yeah. And-
Nikki, do we have something of contact details? Only Instagram of Eden,
Oh, you have
right?
Instagram, is it?
Yeah, so there's an Edelman Instagram, there's an Edelman Facebook page,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then there's also of Cap Cargo and Cap Coffee. One of the flags is mixed.
Yeah, I see, yeah.
Yeah, I think for Cap Cargo and Cap Coffee, if you
Okay,
mention
okay.
that, they will be very happy.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
try to find you on the internet.
Yeah, they're there. They're there. You will find them. especially the Facebook. You want to walk around the ship?
Yes, yeah.
Feel free. If you have any questions or the sail is not looking too good right now. This one.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Ninter.
Ninter.
Ninter, yeah.
Nice name.
Yeah, thank
I never hear the name Ninter before, but it's a beautiful name.
Nowadays you need to get papers.
Yeah.
The blue book to work on a ship like this.
And you have a course you have to take. How long does that take?
Of course.
Yeah, is it to get the blue book papers?
No, you only need a medical approval for that. So you need to get medically approved, and you need to show that you are working for a company like this. Otherwise, they don't give it to you.
And you do your apprenticeship, like it's like your apprentice on the boat.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So after half a year of sailing, I can show in my book that I know enough in practice as I would learn in theory.
Yeah.
So then I can get higher in rank. Like that, like this, you can climb, and then eventually, if you want to become a skipper or a captain, then you follow a course. You learn by I learn by the sea. At least I hope to do that right now, but it is what it is. Now I'm learning to work with steel and paint and wood, so that's also cool. Yeah,
You need a lot of crew, you know.
it's a bit more complicated as of what I'm used to as well.
Yeah.
I sailed on clippers of about 30 meters, and now it's this. This is if you want to have a look inside. I'm not going to show you the cabins because people are living
No,
there.
no.
But like this, we go through the cabins.
Okay.
What's your step? Yeah.
Yes. Just watch the steps here.
There you already see our rigging here.
Yes.
And, for climbing in the mast. Our
Yeah,
toys.
you gotta have all the safety belts.
The safety is pretty.
Oh my gosh, it's really nice inside.
Yeah, this is the cabins. It used to be for the guests, and now it's for the crew.
Yeah.
And we have showers and bathrooms.
Actually, it does remind me my old days, you know, how our cabins and the freighters were. So this is part of the cargo hold?
Yeah, this used to be the living area for the guests, so you would actually
Oh.
come in here, and then this was the living area and the kitchen was here. But they tore everything apart to make it cargo space. It's been a little wavy, so these tons fell. But,
So, Ninten, how much cargo you guys like? You get like 5 tons or 10 tons of cargo?
that was a bit unclear yet because they were still planning all the spots that we were taking cargo. But this, at the end of the trip, going back, this was going to be full with coffee beans.
Yeah.
Completely full.
So, you know how many tons we'll take? Like, we'll take 1 ton or 5 tons?
I don't know exactly
No.
because we never got as far as talking about the tons because we realized already that we were missing the deadline.
I see.
But
Now-
it's quite some tons, I think.
How many feet is the boat?
In length, so I know it in meters.
Okay, meters. Okay, yeah.
120
Yeah.
meters.
120 meters?
Yeah.
No, 40 meters.
40
So
meters.
I think
40.
120.
120 feet, yes, that sounds right, yeah.
That's
40
it?
meters.
It seems
For-
bigger.
40
Yeah,
meters?
I don't know
120
if
feet
that's
is pretty
taken in
big.
consideration the jig boom.
Yeah.
I think it's just the boat, and then the jig boom is another like 6 meters.
So is it 40 meters or
40
boat itself
meters
is
long.
40? So 40 by 3,
Yeah, it's 120 feet.
120 feet. Wow,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, got it. I thought it was more.
No, 120 feet it's pretty good size for a vessel like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
taking in consideration how much cargo the bigger ships can take nowadays,
Yes, yes.
quite small for a cargo ship.
This is the cargo area here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No.
now it's all food and tools and everything because we're working and.
To be honest with you, there is a lot of talk even in Canada about environmentally friendly transportation of freight. So
Yeah,
the
that's
trend
so
now it's there back again.
Yeah,
You know?
it's super good because there are a few new companies. This company is also very new,
Yeah.
and it's very cool to see how
To-
excited they are about these projects. You know, so that's
No, it
really
makes sense. I mean, you know, you can bring the coffee, you know, less footprint in the environment because boats right now, like freight boat, is one of the biggest polluter, I think number 2 from the airplanes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, sailing freight vessel, that'll be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's even one ship. I don't know if you ever heard of the Rum of Tres Hombres, but it's
No.
an incredible ship that doesn't even have an engine. So they
Oh,
were
just sailing.
100% sailing, also to the Philippines.
That's
The-
interesting. It
it's-
makes you
it's-
wonder, you know, how they
Yeah.
do it.
It's very.
cool because they cannot even go into the harbor to pick
That's
up their
what I was
cargo.
wondering,
Yeah, and they
yeah.
have to anchor
How they
in
do
front and bring it all.
Bring
one
it
by
out.
one. It's really insane.
It's pretty hard not to be able to use the motor because even for us,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
smaller boat, we gotta use the motor going in and out the marina, you know.
Well, imagine almost being home and then in the Biscay you only have wind
Yeah.
coming from the front. And you have to take everything, and in the Biscay the currents are also pretty strong. So a friend of ours that was on board, he also sailed with Christmas last year, and he said that they were taking and they ended up in the same place for like a day straight.
Wow.
So
I
it's
can see
very
that happening.
frustrating,
Yeah, I can see that.
And it's also not an easy ship to manage. So I've been sailing for guests last summer, and this is how I started professionally sailing actually. So I've never been on a long trip.
A long trip.
This was supposed to be my
So
first one.
how long was your guest one so far?
Well,